Yo, what's good everybody, it's your girlfriend Chanel here, and today I'm going to be finding every In-N-Out in the world. So, let's see how I do, and without further ado, let's jump right into the video. Okay, we've got a Del Taco and a bunch of palms. Del Taco now, I think, is a pretty regional thing. I mean, so is In-N-Out, to be fair. But I'm pretty sure In-N-Out's more spread. Like, I think it's like in Texas and Cali. Looks like it might be, let me make sure. I think we're in Cali, like possibly near LA. That says something on that sign, but I'm not close enough. So let's take a look around. I'm not gonna exactly like try hard for 25K, but you know, I don't think it should be too hard to at least get a good score here because In-N-Outs are really only on the West Coast and in the South of the US, so Raising Cane's. We do see the 3 yellow stripes on the poles. So that does mean we're in California. Gonna look down the road, see what this highway sign says. El Centro. Okay, I mean, we're somewhere in California for sure, so I mean, like, more likely than not, I feel like we're probably near LA. But I want to find more information because I'm not too well versed with, like, how far things are. Yeah, it says LA to the exit to the right, and we're seeing the 5 and the 8, so is there a place where the 5 and the 8 kind of like intersect maybe? Because the 5 kind of goes through out a lot of the state, I think, if we zoom in more. Okay, Long Beach, Anaheim, LA, 510 to 10. Okay. It's the whole state. Why do I not see the 8? Okay. Let's try to find something closer to the start because I think we're pretty far on the highway. We can probably find some sort of like, okay, Rosecrans Plaza, like neighborhood maybe, on some sort of like street sign because I mean, California's a large state. I don't know if I can scan for every In-N-Out in the state without more info. So we're just zooming down the road. Ooh, bus. Metropolitan Transport System. Okay. Cool. I don't know 619 area code. Ooh, truck. Heating and air conditioning. Okay, that doesn't really have a specific neighborhood. See a Walgreens. A Chevron coming soon. Okay, I wonder if it's there already. Ooh, crumble cookie. Going down this road now, so maybe we can find something like post office. Michael's. Okay, interesting. Let's just plonk it in LA and we'll see how far we are for this first one. Maybe I should try to find like an actual just like In-N-Out or like plonk it near McDonald's ever. Yeah, let's just plonk it here and we'll see how close we are. Okay, we were pretty far because we were in San Diego actually and I was all the way in LA. So clearly my instincts weren't good for the California cities, but I didn't want to take too long. So let's just see how the rest of these go. So we're at a different In-N-Out. Do I think we're in Cali still? Ooh, no. Isn't that like Utah or something? That's the shape for some state thing, but there's palm trees. So wait, hold on. Mitsuwa. Mitsuwa. Yo, goated. Okay. South. Great. Ooh, pull? Stripes on the pull? Yeah, no 3 yellow stripes on the pole, but we do have this like black number thing with the yellow numbers on it. Looking for a city / state. I feel like I should look like, ooh, no city or state on there. San Diego. Ooh, okay, we're just in San Diego. Okay, so why didn't I see any yellow stripes on the pole? Maybe they're not everywhere. Okay. So last one was in San Diego, but this one feels like a different one. Let's just go to the start and see if this happens to be the one I'm plonked nearby. We are not really near, well, actually no, we're across the street from a poke place and a Ross and a Mitsuwa. Do I see that? No, this one doesn't feel like the right one. How many In-N-Outs can there be in San Diego? I feel like the answer is probably a lot. So I'll scan a little bit for this In-N-Out. Ooh, Jollibee. Love Jollibee. Okay, ooh, okay, here's an In-N-Out. Also not the correct In-N-Out because we're not across the street from all these things that we see. I feel like Okay, so over here ever. This is really far, like downtown. Okay, let's look for like 30 more seconds for maybe more information if there's like a neighborhood within San Diego or something. I don't know why I thought it was Utah. It was like the shape of the, like, isn't there like a beehive or something on the flag now? I think that's why I thought it. Claremont Mesa Boulevard. Claremont Mesa? I mean, I think that's not, yeah, it doesn't look like a neighborhood maybe. It just looks like a road. So let's plonk it here and hopefully we are closer than the first round. Okay, we're a little bit further north and near Serra Mesa. Oh, and here's Claremont Mesa East. Okay, so we got the right city this time, but not like the exact 5K, which is okay. Mostly here for vibes. Ooh, okay. King Taco. That's cool. Okay, so this is Fontana, CA, which I'm assuming means California. So Fontana, California. Not familiar with it. Is it like a suburb slash neighborhood of like LA ever? Or is it like a suburb slash neighborhood of San Diego? We'll look quickly just at like a overall zoom level. Don't see it there. Fullerton, Huntington, Inglewood. Don't see it here either. I'm like fairly confident we are in California though, so I think again we're gonna get a pretty good score here. But if I could get like a closer like city name that I recognize, because I don't know if Fontana's like the neighborhood or the city, and that would be cool. Kaiser Permanente. Looks like it's near the medical center. Sierra Ave. Okay, we're in a parking lot, so not the greatest amount of info. There's a bunch of signs up here though, which I love to see. Los Angeles, San Bernardino, 10. Okay, so 10. Where's San Bernardino? San Fernando. San Bernardino. Okay, ooh, okay. So San Bernardino is on this route. And this is a 10. It's going across here. And this is Los Angeles. And they're both, okay, San Bernardino's to my left, Los Angeles is to my right. San Bernardino is east of me. So I'm probably somewhere in between. Let's click here. What neighborhood did I think I saw the name of something at the start. It was like, what did it start with? Fontana. So we're looking for some place called Fontana between LA and San Bernardino. Pomona's close, but that's not the exact, ooh. Okay, might actually get a 5K here, hold on. Is there more than one In-n-Out in Fontana? Between an IHOP and a Starbucks, which, yes it is. Okay, but we're across the street from it, right? This is the start. Cool. Well, we're not across the street. We're like not like in the drive-thru is what I mean. So I think we're right here. Okay, woohoo, In-n-Out 5K. I wasn't sure if I was going to get in this video, especially because the last round I thought it was Utah and it was California. But we've got another In-n-Out location ready. So this one feels a little bit colder. Ooh, is this one Cali still? Saw Olive Garden too. Shout out them breadsticks from Olive Garden. Texas. Yeehaw. Okay. So, plonking it in Dallas for now until we get a city name. So, like I said, yeah, In-n-Out, mostly regional chain, I think. Like, I don't know what the furthest, like, east location they have is, but I know they have some in Colorado, some in Texas, some in Cali. There's probably, like, a bunch in other states also. I also feel like when I'm doing these, like, find everything videos, I'm not, like, going the most optimally because I don't have the pressure of, like, a duel, you know? Whereas I might be a little bit more like locked in if it was a duel, but I don't feel that pressure now. So kind of just vibing. Okay, DFW is the acronym for Dallas Fort Worth. So we are somewhere in Dallas Fort Worth. So we're gonna get a good score. The 5K is a little bit more difficult because DFW is a large area. So if we can perhaps get like a neighborhood maybe of DFW, that would be cool. because I could maybe scan for that. But if I don't find anything in like 30 seconds to a minute, then Frisco. Ooh, Frisco. That is a neighborhood I can work with. Frisco. I've heard of Frisco before. Where is Frisco? I mean, somewhere in the DFW area because we saw the sign. I'm like, right now, okay, Parkdale, Grove, Highland Park, University Park, Bluffview. Should I maybe not be so zoomed in? Like things keep like disappearing and reappearing. I don't know if that's just like a skill issue or if that's like what's happening with the map, but I for sure have heard of Frisco before in Texas. Why am I unable to find it? Okay, right now I'm kind of in Dallas. I'll give it like 20 more seconds of scanning for the map because I know I've heard of it before, and I feel like once I can get to Frisco, I can probably get the 5K, but I mean, yeah, there's just so many neighborhoods, like okay, I'm gonna plunk it here. Alright, we were a little bit further north of just like the label of Dallas, but we still got 4.4, which we'll take. Okay, another In-N-Out location. A lot more palms this time. We're near Wells Fargo. We have our classic 3 California stripes on the pole, the 3 yellow stripes right here. Okay, lots of palms, which I said already. Ooh, 213. Didn't we just have one of the rounds at a 213? Torrance Crossroads. Going to look for highway sign or like some sort of like neighborhood sign or something like that. Southern California. I mean, yeah, I don't think having it here is like a bad shout for now. But if we see something that says like San Diego, for example, we'll move it there. Oh, also comment down below if you've ever had In-N-Out. What's your go-to order? Do you like the animal style fries? Do you like a double-double, a milkshake? And if you haven't been to In-N-Out but you want to, what would you like to get there? Like, what would be your dream order? I've seen a lot of tourists for like World Cup and stuff. Like they've gotten In-N-Out and like Whataburger and stuff. So pretty cool to see like what other people try when they come visit the U.S. Okay, we're kind of getting to more like office-y buildings. I don't know if there's so much like information here that at least I can work with. Torrance, is that Torrance again? So is this like a neighborhood called Torrance? Torrance, ooh, cool, okay. Perfect, so we're in the right neighborhood. We are near a lot of stores, which is great. Okay, so Home Depot, Wells Fargo, In-N-Out. Let's just like zoom in. Do we see, there's an In-N-Out here. Is this the In-N-Out? Is there a Jollibee like right next door? What's across? AT&T? Is there an AT&T? Nope, not there. Neither there nor there. So I don't think this was the correct In-N-Out, but I think we're close. Oh, this is Mitsuwa. Wasn't the other one near Mitsuwa? Okay. How many In-N-Outs can we read? This is an In-N-Out, okay. Wells Fargo, didn't I just mention that? Hold on, back to start. Wells Fargo to the right, Home Depot way in the back. Okay. Home Depot, I'm feeling pretty good. And then behind me is the AT&T. Yeah, okay, I think this is the correct In-N-Out for Torrance. So we are right between the road that goes between In-N-Out and Wells Fargo. So we're like right here because we're not quite turned in, but we're kind of driving past it. So let's go here. Okay, another In-N-Out 5K. Woohoo! All right, so we got 22,000. That's not bad. I'm gonna play this map one more time because I think like now that I have more familiarity with trying to scan for the In-N-Out locations, hopefully I will do better. I think there's hundreds of locations on this map though, so I don't know if we'll get any repeats, but ooh, But yeah, let's see how many I can get. I won't try like too hard, like if I can't find the 5K though, because yeah, not the greatest at getting 5Ks. Okay, so don't know this park. Victorian Square. Ooh, what is this architecture? There's some interesting, like, I guess like houses and stuff, like, and buildings. Does this feel like more Colorado-y ever? 775, speed limit, okay. Blue license plate. Blue license plate. I think this is Colorado, right? Yeah, no yellow on the pole. I mean, it could be like, I don't know exactly where actually every location is. I mean, I feel like there could be some across Nevada and stuff too. And I forget the Nevada plate low-key. I know it's not Arizona though, because Arizona's got that purple stripe. So like, I remember like very specific things about the license plate sometimes, but then like some of the basic ones, it's like, okay, this feels like the not correct direction to go because it feels like we're getting further away from maybe like a highway or something, but Philadelphia, I mean, this is definitely not Philadelphia. That's just a cheesesteak restaurant. Okay. McDonald's, great. Ooh. Is that a highway sign? No, that was not a highway sign. Okay, this is a huge intersection. There should be something here, right? Okay, these mountains, like, it has to be Colorado, right? Am I... Silver State. No, it's not Colorado. I'm stupid. That's the shape of Nevada. Okay. So, we're in Nevada. So now I'm in the correct state at least. Haha. 80 west and 80 east. So we're somewhere along the 80, which, does that go near Vegas ever? Not seeing that at a quick glance. Let's look near the top. Ooh, the 80 is more up here. Okay, so it feels like we're maybe further north within Nevada. So hopefully maybe got cable here. There's an airport that's 1.25 miles away. Prater Way and Rock Boulevard. Well, those are like streets, so I want something like specific, like a city, because Rock Boulevard doesn't really tell me what area of Nevada, but maybe this thing above the casino will? Nope. Does not. Okay. Pyramid Way. Okay. So somewhere in northern Nevada, probably. How many airports can there be in northern Nevada? I mean, it's not like... The highway goes across the whole state, so I'm like... Okay, let's put it here for now. Reno Airport ever? Nevada dot. Okay, so definitely Nevada. We've got it like 10 times confirmed. Great. We're under the highway. That is not as great. Okay, you know what? I guess we are supposed to or meant to be under the highway or something. Okay, Nevada Energy. Doesn't say anything about the city name. Okay. I'll plug it here in like Reno in Nevada. I think we're going to be in the correct state for sure, but we could be kind of like halfway across the state. So let's see. Oh, wow. Okay, well, we got 4.958, so I was in like the neighboring city, because I don't know if Sparks is a city or neighborhood or whatever, but we got a really good score there. Maybe if I actually scanned for at least a In-N-Out, I could have gotten better, but I wasn't even confident. We were in the Reno area, TBH, so did not bother to do that. Okay, we're going down the road. We see a mall or something maybe. Ooh, what are these food things? We got Hot Pot, cool, cool, cool. Okay, we love a AMC Theater too. So many good movies coming out this year. Gosh, there's really nothing to this right now, right? I feel like it's gonna probably be developed into some sort of like mall or something. or like apartment buildings, but anyways, first of its kind development, okay, but it doesn't tell me like where we are. So I don't know if it's like a first of its kind development in like Los Angeles perhaps. But no, I don't even know. I should like not yet this much and figure out where I am. Sometimes I get into these like moods when I'm playing games or stuff or like recording videos. I'm just like, yep. But then like my mind like stops thinking about like the objective at hand of like getting a good score and finding stuff, and I'm just like clicking but not processing any information and just going. So yeah, that's kind of what's happening right now, to be honest. Corporate Park, great. That is not helpful. Corporate Park, yay. That could be anywhere because Corporate Park, cool. That is a stop sign. Harvard, Massachusetts ever? JK. It is a joke because that's where Harvard is. Crossroads Corporate Center. Wow, they just really want to advertise this corporate center. West Park. So many parks. Okay. Is this place just like a bunch of stores and stuff? Like, where's like the actual city? You know? Going down the road. We're going down the road. Bada bada bada. Bada bada bada. Bada dun 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 dun. Da 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 da. Bada bada bada. Bada bada bada. Okay, mountains and stuff. So, maybe, ooh, purple trees. That is so pretty. Wow. Okay, so maybe I will give it, ooh, that sign might have information. Irvine, UC Irvine. That is a college in, I'm assuming, the city of Irvine, which is near LA. I've heard of UC Irvine, so I know it's in Cali. I mean, I knew we were in Cali. Did I know we were in Cali? I thought we were in Cali. I guess I didn't know. No. Okay, so we're near Irvine. So there's an In-n-Out. How many In-n-Outs can be in Irvine, to be honest? Like, probably a lot. What is this In-n-Out nearby? It is nearby. Let's go on the main road. It's in a place called the District, so it's near a Chick-fil-A on the corner and across from like a McDonald's on the opposite side. So, I mean, that's a mod pizza. Okay, so West Park. I'm like, there's so many different like okay, this is a In-n-Out, but it seems like there might be more one. Oh no, there's a Chick-fil-A on the corner. Hold on. La, 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 la. Okay, we are in the parking lot. Like, I'm about to go to In-n-Out and be like, yo, give me that shake, give me that In-n-Out animal style fries right now. So we're here, right? But we're on this side because I don't see the Chick-fil-A right in front. It's back left. So Chick-fil-A back left. I'm kind of here, but I'm like driving my car still. So I'm like in this little curve. I think this is it. Hopefully there's not more than one In-n-Out and Chick-fil-A on a corner of a street together. Okay, cool. It was the 5K. Woohoo! Love to see it. But yeah, we already didn't get the 25K for this one, so that's all good. Loop. Walnut Hill Lane. Why am I doing like a southern twang or something? Okay. Okay. I don't really want to be under the highway. Ooh, SMU, isn't that like, would it be like Southern Methodist or something, like college maybe? Ooh, white plates and front plates. That's interesting. Okay. Looking for a big highway sign. Don't really want to be stuck under the highway because this should tell me a lot. The next one should tell me a lot. Okay. Nope. Huh. Okay, what's with all these just like streets? Okay, we're back up. That's a Texas flag, isn't it? With like the red, white, and blue with like the white star. City of University. Which one? Okay, we're back there. Maybe I'll go this way. All right, I guess we're just meant to be under the highway. Oh, now we're driving beside a building. We're in the back parking lot or something. I think it's Texas, right? Texas ever? This feels like not a good area to scan for information in, so I'm like, kind of get me out, but... Wait, did I say Texas? Did I mean Texas? I think so. Alma. Have I heard of Alma? I don't know if I've heard of Alma. 214. Bruh, it's got the whole address on the side of it, but it doesn't tell me, like, H-E-B. Okay, so H-E-B, I'm pretty sure it's, like, a Texas chain, so I'm putting it in Dallas for now. Or maybe not Texas chain, but maybe, like, more of, like, a southern chain. And, yeah. Oh, I forgot I saw the Texas flag. Like, I literally, like, said it out loud, and I forgot it until I just saw this. So we already know we're in Texas. Cool. Ooh, Dallas police. Okay, so we are, for sure, probably near Dallas. Can I find a neighborhood, like, little, like, thing on a pole or something that tells me, like, hey, we're in this neighborhood, and maybe I could scan for it? But if not, I feel like I've spent a lot of time on this round already because I was, like, yapping or whatever. So we'll give it, like, a 30-second scan for neighborhood name. Because I know there's, like, route numbers and stuff, but kind of don't really feel like scanning for the route numbers right now because it hasn't worked out too well for me in the past couple of rounds. Okay, we were literally here already. So nothing new here. Okay, let's just plonk it in Dallas. Cool. We were near this In-N-Out, and we got 4.8, so we'll take that for sure. Ooh, In-N-Out again. Why am I saying like ooh? Like I'm surprised we're near an In-N-Out when I'm playing an In-N-Out only map. Okay. The Village Plaza. Great. Santa Ana and San Diego. Oh, okay. Ooh, okay, so ooh. Santa Ana's up here, but San Diego is down here. So that's a pickle. We got in a little bit of a pickle. The Route 5 kind of goes up throughout the whole state. So I'm like, let's try to find a city name. Maybe we can go into that little, like, these, like, signs that are kind of, like, attached to the posts. Memorial Care Saddleback Medical Center. Okay. Not a specific city. Laguna Hills. Laguna Hills? Laguna Hills. What did I say the other thing was? Why did I forget already? Okay, so San Diego, Laguna Hills. We'll look for the Laguna Hills along the 5. Laguna Beach. Is Laguna Hills ever near Laguna Beach ever? That's the one. So we're probably like somewhere here. Oh, Santa Ana. That was the other thing. Okay, so somewhere between the two. I'm gonna do another zoom in. No, that's too zoomed in. Too much info. This is North Laguna Hills. Okay, is there a regular Laguna Hills or is this like Laguna Hills? Let's go back to the start. In-N-Out. Where is this In-N-Out nearby? So when I scan for In-N-Outs in this city, we are on the corner. Okay, so In-N-Out on the corner, and then across is a Chevron and a Total Wine, and then diagonally is Raising Cane's. So Raising Cane's. Diagonally. Buffalo Wild Wings. Why did I say that like I'm answering the phone? Like, okay, so Sizzler, Panda Express, Simply Pho. Ooh, this is a In-N-Out. Ooh, and there's a Raising Cane's diagonally. Okay, I'm saying diagonally like I'm in Harry Potter, like diagonally. Okay. In the parking lot. I'm literally like, I'm driving in the drive-thru. Ooh, maybe the Google car like got a little like, you know, a little burger or something, you know, and it's like way to map the rest of the world. Okay, so we're literally like here, right? Because the curve, there's no curve on the other side of In-N-Out. Yeah, I think it's this. Perfect. Another 5K. Okay. Don't need to spend too much time on the celebration because I'm like, we already lost the 25K. I'm still proud of getting a couple of 5Ks, to be honest. Like, who needs perfection anyway, you know? I think we're okay with doing well enough. Indio. Okay, Indio. Ooh, 3 stripes. Cali. We are in California. California. Dutch Bros. That is a coffee / drink thing, chain. I don't know if they exist in other countries. I've never been to one because I think it's regional mostly, but I could be wrong. Okay, what's my optimal play here? Because I'm kind of just clicking around and not absorbing any information. So, I'm going towards the mountains right now. Cool. Ooh. That's the name of this outlet. Okay, not super helpful. I thought it'd be like, you know, like Los Angeles outlet or something, or, you know, Irvine outlet, like some of the other ones we've had. Because I don't really have a vibe for where in California we are. Let's go back to the start. There's a bus stop there. Starbucks across the way. We're going this way. El Pollo Loco. Ooh, Burger King. Kind of just reading stuff out now. Hopefully some big signage up here. Okay, what is this plaza called? Desert Villa. Okay. McDonald's. Sands. Okay. Sunline. I would like to at least get the right region right. I don't want to make like a horrible guess, but I'm kind of like, how horrible of a guess can it be if I just plonk it in LA? Does this ever vibe more like San Diego? I don't really know. National something festival. Okay, hold on. No, it's a different poster. Okay. National Date Festival in, I mean, Riverside, County of Riverside. Is Riverside gonna show up on the map? We're in Los Angeles. Ooh, Riverside's over here. Love that for me. Okay. I was kind of giving up for a second there until I found that county house or whatever. In-N-Out. This is like a small In-N-Out. That's like a little like square thing. And I'm saying small because like In-N-Outs are usually quite large. I mean, it's pretty big for a fast food restaurant. So an In-N-Out near Harbor Freight Tools and across from a Denny's. So let's go into downtown Riverside. Looking for In-N-Out and Denny's. Probably looking near like groups of stores. Like, you know, like these like yellow, like pale yellow buildings. That's kind of like what I'm looking nearby. I don't know how much I'll have to zoom in though, because this In-N-Out isn't like as large as some of the other ones, but I don't know if I'm too downtown right now. Boba. Ooh. Churches. Chicken. Denny's. Ooh, that's a Denny's. Hold on. Is there an In-N-Out across? Carl Jr.? Is there a Wiener Schnitzel? In-N-Out? Gas station. Because it's also possible, like, it could have changed restaurants in the time between when this was, like, mapped and what's showing up, you know. On the actual map itself, Harbor Freight Tools, this doesn't look like the right In-N-Out, but, I mean, there's not even an In-N-Out here. I think I just saw Denny's and assumed we were there. Okay, so find another group of like stores. This doesn't feel right. That's too like round. Duke's Bar and Grill, Jack in the Box. This doesn't feel right either. So it's not this one. It's not this one. And we looked at this one, right? Do I bother scanning for the street name now ever? Because we're kind of close to getting the 5K, and this is the last round. So Monroe Street and Highway 11111. Monroe Street and Highway 1111. We're zoomed out a little bit. 10th Street. Okay, these ones seem to have names more like on the side. So let's scan for Monroe Street. Iowa, Chicago, Beechwood, Oakwood, Magnolia. Did I say Jollibee? Nope, that did not say Jollibee. California Pizza Kitchen, also another chain. Ooh, is this Magnolia? No, it's Monroe. I keep like, when I'm like saying a word and then like it replaces the word I was trying to remember in my head, you know? Does that ever happen to other people? I don't know. Okay, you know what? We'll just plug it here. Well, let's see. Wow, we were kind of far. Okay, well, I'm glad I didn't scan for too much longer than 3.5 is actually like not a great score, but I swear I saw something that said Riverside, but maybe Riverside just extends to like really far out and I don't know that. Oh, there's Coachella right there. I guess, does Coachella happen in Coachella like right there? Yeah, and there's an In-n-Out right there. So we got 3.5. Score of 23,000 overall, so I think that's higher than the first round, so we'll definitely take that, and that is going to be it for today. Thank you so much for watching this video of me finding every In-n-Out in the world. If you enjoyed this video, let me know down below. I'll have the map linked in the description if you want to try it out yourself. Thank you so much again for watching the video. Don't forget to subscribe to French Vanilla, and have a great day!